start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to throw yet again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense will set up on first and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. He shreds the tackle. Tough run to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And that one straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion. Offense made a reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Canes will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Off the play fake on first down. Nice grab. It's Smith. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Alabama. No surprise there for it's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Make the extra point and go up 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage seemed flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Flanagan. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. The stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Second down after that previous play. Incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But it's incomplete, and that will not bring up 4th down. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. He missed it. Off target that time. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here's the handoff. A quick juke. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring it down to the 47. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He breaks through. He shreds the tackle. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Spinning out of the tackle. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. Back to pass. It's Russell. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Adams. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Instead of a nice gain, we're going backwards with that penalty call. Important second down play coming up. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The punt team making their way on the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. He drops back in the gun. Fires it to the right out. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. And we're going to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Grab behind the line. It's James. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it a one-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting him off.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's incomplete. He's really missing the football. That brings up a 3rd down. 2nd play of the drive coming up. And he gets there on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out there, putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He comes come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
This one will be fair caught. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slings right into a wall. They got it for Ross. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action fake, looking to throw. There we go. The ball not loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give them a couple of choice words on the importance of ball support.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the ground. It's Flanagan. Canes will line up to punt it away. It's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Running back has it on the screen now. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll hand it off. Brought down out at the 46. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Dropping back. It's Russell. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. They move the 6. They'll hold the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's dropped. Barely intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And this pass is caught. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half take away. And the field goal unit, for some reason, is on the field. It is second down. Not sure if the coaching staff is confused over there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Hurricanes will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up 3 yards on the play. Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback keeps the football. He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes to get free. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a third down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. He stays alive. Both one tackle, but couldn't escape, driving for a sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Look out, room to run here. And here he goes. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stops short. Just a short gain. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Russell. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Makes a quick catch. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to throw it again. Receiver grabs it. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Right for a completion. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here. There's a 1st and 10 play. Here comes the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the ball to stop him for a loss. 7th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass rush breaks home.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving them more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
Canes will have to kick this away. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. And they'll just down it right here.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
It's an out route. The catch made. He shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. Looking downfield, it's Russell. The ball is caught, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. Set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They keep him guessing with a run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that part.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The run sets up an important third down call for this offense. QB keeper all the way. Running with purpose. And the Canes pick up enough for a first down here. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Brought down, but broke the tackle. It's a solid game there. And here comes the noise. This is Bass trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Tight end goes in motion. He decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff taken, hands off right tackle. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And Coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game.
He knocks it through with confidence.
And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's brought down at the 12 as more field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Russell. Makes the catch downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Alabama comes up the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's
in the clear. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Now here comes the bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Canes. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Russell. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Oh, he's bringing it back.
He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights off the defender. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here's the second down play. And he drops it. Can you believe it? Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Russell. It's the running back in the flat. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Right down the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on last year's national champion, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Terrapins will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Hunt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So Maryland's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Jukes his way from home. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive lost to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the ground with the back. Makes one man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Canes have this offense rolling. stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Caught on the line. It's Flanagan. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Miami! A great catch and run for 6.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They are up by 7 over Washington State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Maybe just trying to get some breathing room to kick it away. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Hurricanes come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yet, year in and...
It's a running room. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Canes have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback keeps it. Got enough space. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give to the tailback. Nice move there. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Washington. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the back. It's a seam wide open. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
Now on first down from the 40. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away from one. Wide open spaces. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kane. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. To the air, it's Washington. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll run for it on third and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's loose. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Dropping back, it's Washington. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Rush is on him. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Manning.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football to go.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Manning. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Gonna run it. It's Humphrey. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Terrapins will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Washington. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. They're up to half a dozen kicks today. Let's see what he can do with it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. A strike downfield. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He can't get into the ground. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts, just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the
that was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man, it's Washington. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Snagged out of the air. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Washington. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, they'll just find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
They boot it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Back to pass. On target. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The short hands. It's Flanagan. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. They're going to run it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Grab behind the line. It's James. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Oh, he got loose. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hurricanes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last 2 plays and forcing a 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but you got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got the quick completion. Breaks the tackle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Tight end now in motion. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Humphrey. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
Trying the left side. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead. Touchdown, Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Temple sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Philly. That's how much they took that crowd out of it.
To the air, it's Washington.
All that speculation all week, and now we know And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to fire on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The inside handoff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Lions. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll try to get it through the air. A little screen to the running back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Terrapins have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through the tackle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And the Canes' 3rd down defense just not getting it done. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Caught in the backfield, it's Watson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Look at this defense. Shoulders sagging, tongues hanging out. 13 plays they've endured from this offense. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll try the run. Shakes off the defender.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late, and you want to run the football, you want to be physically dominant. The defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Grab near the marker, it's Moore. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got it down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Fitzpatrick. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, out of space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Terrapins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Bears the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looks as if he's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll go to the ground. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Fitzpatrick. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Scott. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Unleashes one. It's complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And how about this? Finally, a red zone opportunity in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. And you want that clock to run. Fights off a defender. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Rides to back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. 3 EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense has the football first here today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. Well, let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks free. Here he goes. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
And the pass is incomplete. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, it's Owens. Receiver makes the grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. The defense all over is stopping right at the line. 7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he breaks free. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. And the Sooners will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
He's passed them off and still going. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Pass interference.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Wants to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they come out of the nickel package. The move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. There's the handoff. A change of direction. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The Hurricanes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Gets made on the out route. Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Owens. By the receiver. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. A play action, looking to throw. Breaks free. He'll display that one away to avoid. It would have been sacked. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The Sooners will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The RPO caught to the right. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Nice grab. It's Flanagan. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Try and muscle for the 1st down. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Canes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the handoff on a counter. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches, pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. To bootleg here. Catch made on the left side. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. The Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Canes looking to run some tempo here.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Powers through.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Tough run to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. And the Sooners keep the football on the move. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the this drive going. Back to throw again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field. Looking to flip the field here. McCoverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the broken tackle there produces a solid lead. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Wide open downfield. And here he goes. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Powering through the tackle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Will score. Touchdown, Canes. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. An inside give now from the shotgun. Sapa with a strong tackle there. Butter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Looking to throw. It's Owens. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. That's another aggressive call by this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. When you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. This time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage. And a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
The Sooners will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll hand it off. He finds some space. Has the first down and more. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 20 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. He breaks free. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down play coming up. Give it to the back again. Running with purpose. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Canes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Quick throw caught on the left side. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. When they punch it in and build the lead before the break. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. No gain on first. Makes it second down and goal from the 7. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense really clicking.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to pass. It's Owens. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass ball was incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. It took nearly the first half, but this offense has finally navigated into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Dropping back. It's Owens. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
The Sooners will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass is caught. Physical run earns the first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Here comes a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Looking to throw here. The sure hands. It's James. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Using his legs, it's Tatum. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Getting set, here's second down. Dropping back, it's Owens. Catch is made, room to run here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run. But here, the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. Throwing off play action. That's caught. It's Flanagan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Dump off caught by the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. To throw, it's Owens. Oh, they can't bring him down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Snags the quick throw. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Sooners will have to kick this away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Sooners are in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it.
Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Now the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And they will try out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call, running with purpose. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Third down play for this offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quick throw. The catch is made. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Owens. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Sooners pick up enough for a first down. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. When he can't quite come up with the interception, would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 4th down. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Canes will crank up the tempo.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it here. Great cut there. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. He's in the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Canes. They continue to roll up the score. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more.
This guy was a great three-sport athlete out of high school. He's not the fastest, but as you can see, if he has room to take off, he's savvy enough to understand when to do it, and he has the speed to be able to pick up nice yards.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Graham behind the line. It's Fleming. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now it's third and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off. And with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great good to deny a touchdown. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Back-to-back deep shots. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Fleming. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Play fake, looking to throw. short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Breaks free. Spins away from defenders. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Nice game, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Leaning on the run game here late. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Owens. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Jukes to get free. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, clock to the right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Shotgun formation here on third down. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Dropping back. It's Owens. Oh, escapes the tackle. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Makes a quick grab. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Chris, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, and I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Washington Huskies, taking on last year's national champion, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hurricanes will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make... We're just... diagnosed. They'll kick you apart like you did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. He'll do it himself. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got the quick pass. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
About this offense, you're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Catch in the middle, it's Napier. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Gonna take a shot on 2nd and short. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be his 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Great place to start for this offense. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skilled positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. The Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the Canes gathering up for the first down. quick touch pass to the receiver. Fighting off the defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Canes are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Pulls it in. It's Carr. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Shakes off the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. And off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Hurricanes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it behind the line. It's James.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Washington right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Creates a little room. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Mack. He makes the grab to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. quarterback keeps it. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Under fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking for room. It's Turner. Makes one man miss. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Washington wants to go quickly. Back to throw. It's Mack. He's got it and still on his feet.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash. A 33-yard try. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Flanagan.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off from this quarterback's head, man. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Grab behind the line. It's Flores. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
The Huskies want to move quickly. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the air on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, going up top. Working that left side. Touchdown, King! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the run.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And that one's incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Finds his man. It's Napier. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. To find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Wiggles free. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Unloads to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 4 over Tennessee. Game Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about it? It's a seam wide open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Flanagan. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Floats it out in space. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Moore. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now.
Finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, they blocked the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Mack. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive, and this senior trying to fit that one in there. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Offense in a bunch formation. They're going to open this drive with a pass. On a little time, lets it go. Got his man. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
That's a really good example of why offensive defensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The give on the option. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. The Hurricanes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Rifles it down the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Canes line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington right back to the line. That purple wave getting things going on the ground now.
It's such a great fan base in the Pacific Northwest. Washington fans believe in their team. They're loud, and I tell you what, when they got a ground game they can depend on, a physical ground game, it sets the table for everything they want to do offensively.
Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. There he goes! Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the...
There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They've got him looking wide. Now they're going to throw it. Got his man quickly. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. They'll try to blast their way in. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good, easy call for the refs. And they've regained the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick completion on the outlet. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The inside handoff. Showed off just about every move in the book. except the forward move stopped for a short gain. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. This time he's got it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's caught. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds a tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back to pass, it's Mack. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense. And look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A quick pass to the left.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Powers through the defender. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Caught behind the line. It's Flores. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flores. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Washington wants to go quickly. Dropping back, it's Mack. Couldn't quite call it in. They almost had their first pick here still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Plugs through the defender.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hurricanes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Beavs in a statement win if there ever was one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Got it in the middle. It's Flores. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Sixkiller. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here, putting on his best Sonny Sixkiller.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Quick release on the RPO. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. The Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Lost to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Canes in a good spot here with second and short. Power football with the run. Quick spin on the run. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Using the quick game. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. And the Canes are threatening on first and goal. Touchdown Hurricane! And that one will pull it for the second half. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Washington right back to the line. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Mack. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short